So it's me again. And let's see what we can do. Sandra will be kicking a bit, maybe. It was a bit kicking when I was playing Dark Tide too. I'm so warm. Bit overheated for sure. So if I'm not mistaken, I will be starting a 5th story campaign. There are maybe like 6 of them and then DLC. I know that one more is 5 chapter 1 and one is 3 chapter 1. And I got some more water. So I've been thinking what I want to do on my birthday on Tuesday, and probably will go to this fish restaurant place for lunch. Breakfast, lunch, something. And maybe something for dinner, we'll see. Also, since I cannot eat cakes because of the diabetes, I was thinking about buying some fresh strawberries, raspberries, maybe blueberries, and mixing it with some white yogurt or something. It's not like super duper special, but because of the pregnancy diabetes, I'm not able to have a cake or ice cream or anything very sweet. Like natural sweet from fruits, sure, but can't have biscuits, cakes, and other, or shouldn't have. So okay, I finished the Age of Ostrix, the Enduring War, Monarchs Under the Mountain, Eluna and the Moth was the last one, so I finished 4 campaigns. So the next one is called All the Bones of Summer. Bones were buried here, bones were burned in the ground where they bats or lie, or becomes fossils, for fantasy, or become stories once true. They count on a dream as they spiral towards sleep. Fire follows fire until every color is ash. A 5-chapter story with Drauben as the main threat. So this one, next one is 5 chapters, so it will be a long one, and the after one, the Swallower's Wake is 3 chapters. Then some multiplayer, legacy. Let's do this one. Yeah, tragic hero and adventurer. Next. I have to create characters again. I'm kind of running out of names. 4 new characters. Now I can pick one from the legacy. Melanie, and then 3. It should be randomized. Who should I create? I've been having someone here. Don't know. Maybe I should create my sisters and my brother. Because then I can have 2 females. Maybe I should create my sister. My sister Jarka is female. She's feminine and she's attracted to men. She is quite short and I guess something mid. Head shape is maybe that. This is good. Hair. Maybe something like that. I should probably make her skin very red. Because she likes to get sunburned. Let's see. That's more like my sister, right? Oh my god. Yeah, this is just how she used olive oil in the sun, so that's why she kind of gets like really sunburned. That's how I saw her this summer. Maybe I should just have her like that. Okay, then my other sister. My other sister. Now she's quite dark hair. And that one is called Lida. It will be female, feminine, and then be women. She is tall and narrow. And shape, I don't know. Why does it look so masculine still? Looks so masculine. I don't know why. Maybe because of the face. Give her. Probably something with bangs, because I think she has bangs. Really that much. Something like this. Not sure. stuff. Maybe we should give her something more like this. That's fine. And then my brother. Uda. He doesn't have that much hair. Maybe something like that. And Melanie can be with them. Not too bad. Okay, I'm starting. So Melanie can have some against potency and range to cone of fire. Let's see where this story will take us. We have 3 females at the start and 1 male. Hearts of a fair day. A mountain should have opened its jaws to swallow you. Is that much consequence? It would make more sense. Instead, there was only a small ant it rose from you. Oh, smell, not small. There was me and your body, then me and your bones. Now I send your word aloft in the smoke that was once your breath. Tonight I begin the endeavor you thought we would complete together. I know our maps, our myths, our every calculation. I hold them in me. But I am frail where you are strong. I'm fit best for teaching, yet I have no pupil. So it's down to me, down to her soul. Last and least feather of hope. For our failed people. Shortly after dawn, the far fairground stirs with cheery morning noise. Excitement jolts and jigs among the grass blades. Yarka's cooking pot creaks on its fixture, dazzled by wind. It's mock fighting stuff. Rules and facing each other and all. Not how a real fight goes. Not in my experience. Know who you drew for the final? A big guy, name's Olda. Seen him around the town. Supposed to be pretty strong, fast, but hot-tempered. The kind you can bait and trick. Yeah, long as you are not screaming and crying with this boar chasing you. How is my morning stew smell? How could I even think of stew right now? The fair comes each year to Running Wood, heralding winter. sets up half a day from the town of Jadestrom in a basin between trees horn slopes. Visit come hawkers of far-born goods, bell-voiced storytellers, corn cooks, and distractions of all kinds. Easy on the smoke, kids. Kids? I'm about to get my face beaten in. You ever get that kind of premonition? Should I withdraw? Yeah, you know, my family has old stories about director. Well, I'm over most of them. I think it's a lot of boasts painted into ordinary deeds, but sometimes I catch myself wondering. Anyway, try not to lose. Perhaps most famous and eagerly awaited of all the events at the Leather Wandering Fair is a tournament. Experts and amateurs in 10 combat disciplines come to bash their way up the rankings. Some folks delight in the show, gamblers cease shifting odds and leave rejoicing or tightening their belts. Still waiting on Alida. Stave sparring. Oh, that's me. I remember your mug here, sign on the thing. The line, you mean? Is your name Orda? A lot of it. I'm Yarka, you're going against my friend here. I'm always going against someone's friend. I won't promise she will walk away on her own power. Want to save her the pain, better tell her to back out. Alright, this is the final bout for stuff. You both know the rules. Let's get going. Had it hard, that boy. Mother was forced to leave him, go far away. Cat's ass. The other parent, the father. At least it made him tough. The two combatants face each other. You look like a woman who doesn't come home often. Oh, they say on a fair day hearts can open. The bell clangs, they begin to circle. And as the fight's wearers gather energy, Yarka's struck by a lightning thought. Give me your best shot. She has to confess her heart to Lida. Stick fights are boring. Something about Oda awakens her longing. He's crazy. She has to confess her heart to Lida. Sure. Defeat your opponent. Okay, so my sister has to defeat my brother. He blocked it. I dodged. Now he defeated her. Lida stumbles down in obvious pain. The sighs and cheers of onlookers mingle. Oh! The match is decided. Winner is Oda. Your boy did well. Yeah, and Lida was tentative again. Oh, she will be glad she did it though. Both of them could use refinement, but then I've witnessed true artists of violence. Hey, it's alright, let's go. Oh, Yarka, sorry. The audience clears out quickly, summoned away by the prospect of other spectacles. And now a prize for our stave-sparring champion. It's cut from the stone-hardest fire oak tree in the north. The painstakingly shaped by silent and sultan-haired masters, living tall on ocean-torn cliffs, descendants of seafaring people. Yes, I present you with this oft-overlooked weapon of the hero's cannon. the Elnish war stuff. It's very expensive. Never held its equal. Listen, I'm glad you finished things the right way. I walked countless miles, crossed unnumbered and unmapped lands, and came back in order to... Yeah, but are you okay? Your arm looks like it's on fire. Mulling her defeat, Lida roves the fair Visyarka. Well, now you can stop focusing on that stupid stuff, right, and start having a good time, right? It's you and me and a fairground. Tent to tent, they sift through adventuring antiques and handcrafted oddments. Faraway smell below in every bright canvas. Outlandish sights around wherever their eyes wander. And they can follow the laughter to find sweet foods and cups of joy. The better part of the day disappears, and they find themselves sliding in with the crowds to see the fair's final show. It's supposed to be quite good this year. Anticipatory murmurs flow amongst the attendants, even a tingle of an unacknowledged terrorist there. It's soon obvious why. What is it? He's Drow, careful! They find seats near a pair of familiar faces. Mumble yawn, cough. Afternoon sun bakes their necks. Groan, grouch, gripe, giggle. At last, the Fairmaster face pops into view. You appear to be waiting for someone. Ha! I'm kidding, of course. Here, I am flesh and steel. Knight of the Nightless Star, Yanesi Leather. Renowned warrior Yanesi Leather, retired though she may be, still possesses remarkable agility. We of the Leather Wandering Fair thank you humbly for filling our quaint stands with life these past 3 days. Surely you came hearing rumors from travelers who saw us in summer and fall. Did you wonder if such a thing might be? Now you can see the truth for yourself. You gaze on my pride and crowning achievement, the diamond I've been 15 years in carving. Behold! This is... So was the beast named? Named by a warlord who wore the femurs of our fellows on its neck. Named by a warlord whose head I claimed and tail split and body stomped to mulch. On its pup I showed mercy. Mercy? Oh, I was advised to put it down, but instead I gauged it. I took the monster alive, its name intact. Beneath my own roof I fed it, clothed it, and I tamed it. And should you doubt my word, a collective gasp arises, as the creature easily removes a bar of its prison and steps free. She let everyone walk right up to it. Don't let it frighten you, friends. Twine may be the spawn of a Drowan warlord, tremendously huge and mighty, yes, but does as I command. She reaches for a spear that they've supposed thus far to be no more than a prop. And so I give you the most thrilling, chilling, and realistic reenactment of our battles against the Drowan that anyone has ever witnessed. What could possibly go wrong, right? The Fairmaster pauses to let stunned eyes refocus. Existence itself seems to be caught staring. Then the two combatants level their weapons, and they clash. The fight must be staged, but the Fairmaster's performance is convincing as she sends the large drow to the ground. To tame Twine was not an easy task. But there is a language all creatures understand, and Drowan better than most. It's called pain. Kia! I fought Drowan my whole career, even the strongest and most cunning. I cut down. There are no mysteries left in them for me. Soon you will see that they are not so scary as you entered this arena supposing. Not watching this. What? The drow rises, gathers, waits for the Fairmaster's signal to attack. Yanni's ladder clicks her tongue, and the drow rushes forward at theater speed, his curses straight and obvious. But at that moment, what's... Okay. There is no pulse of clarity for the Fairmaster, Yanni's ladder. She falls dead. The great sword drops from already loosening fingers. Every present pair of lungs holds still. Gilgir comes. The drow bends for the sword and runs. Peace shatters then, bodies flood the path. As people flee, as fires spit and fly above the forest of tents, Drowan battle cries, foreign to most ears, riddle the air, blending with the screams of fairgoers and fireworkers. It's a choir of violence. I don't have anything to swing. My bow is back at the camp. Need weapons? Place to find them's probably among the flames. The Drowan aren't fangless, but it wouldn't be fun if they were. Let's go save lives. Blood for blood. Okay. Lida is now a warrior. Yarka is hunter. And Olda is scaring them. Find weapon for Yarka and Lida. How do we find weapons? I guess up there. Yeah, here, Lida. Shingle for a company called True Water Arms. Scatter of weapons and things. Lida, this way! Across the fairground, canvases sag and tall poles topple. Terrible things happen behind the smoke, announced only by the noise of gurgling death and triumphing hollers. No one will stake their forces. Don't retreat. Be sure of yourself, and know that I've survived worse. Move both Yarka and Lida to the weapons store. Enemies are coming. sounding alarm. There's some enemy stuff. Oh yeah, this one. I didn't actually see it. Black tears dripped from chins, from the smoke-stained faces of survivors who had us staring. How about it, Oda? Feel alright, doesn't it? If you got my blood, I'm sure it's racing right now. The full horror won't be known until all the blazes burn out. Fire crouches in the ribs of the shredded tents, feasting on the fine goods, making ash of art. Oh, Yarka, what are you seeing? May your bodies be earth-eaten and feed the ants. Your death shrouds lie heavy on you. Root and the rock. It was a cowardly and cruel attack. But you know what? I blame the boasting fair master just as much. You're feeling it, and I know I'm feeling it too. My things basically, let's just take care of each other, you know? Can't think of it on it all later. I'm worried this is only a fraction of whatever is coming next. I'm pissed though. This place was supposed to be a happy memory. I was going to kiss you. Really? I guess... Wow, you just said that. The thing to decide on now is how to begin. Evening's near. The knife-shaped moon briefly shines, then gets swapped in grey. Didn't find any others. How to even look at them? My wife. And my brother. What took you two so long? Night smooths the world with shadows, leaving a cool blankness where black creases had caught the eye. Pine dodging owls sometimes settle and dirge. The perimeter, like you told me, Melanie, and it's some of your double backs, Yarka. These Drowans gone. Of course they are gone. Wouldn't have sent you alone if I hadn't doubt. Oh, really? That's actually a relief. Truly a hero's heart in you. Anyway, you looked like you wanted to be busy. No one has to listen to her, you know. Miserable mother, probably not the right person to take direction from. Have to listen to someone though. Melanie got us all out of there alive. But my Melanie isn't doing anything without a reason. Why don't we let her tell us what really brought her here, in time for the show? Suddenly wishing I would been ambushed out there, or something, twisted my ankle and fell asleep. Or does he? Yes, I didn't come home only to reconnect with my son. But you can afford to hear the details as we go. Go where? Melanie wants me to follow them, the Drowan flat. And I said yes, because why in the names of any god listening would I say no? And I would hate to be left behind if I was you, either of you. I wouldn't have looked for a conventional tracker, but Yarka's family is unique. It felt fortuitous. The next day sees them already embarking through the high forest. Plains scarce and muddled here. Seems to have purposely staged a split where there's ground hard. They left the survivors of the fair organized and guided by the most sensible hands among them. Themselves recipients of Melanie's parting direction. Feels like it's about time to name this little group, right? It's something of tradition. Something grim and nasty that makes our enemies afraid and make folks respect us when they hear it. That stuff's important, Olda. You'd better believe it is. They pass forward in long silence then. It's that night as they're stewing bird's meat and wild duck roots that an idea sticks. The moose people. What? She always likes to suggest something moose, don't worry. Best so far, Plum Wings Page, the Panther defeaters I could get behind. No one like the Order of the Ruthless Gable under a name. What do we want for a name? dancing crazy. Smelly. Maybe smelly butt cheeks. So begin the tales of smelly butt cheeks. Smelly butt cheeks, you know, I actually like it. Wait, really? It's pretty memorable. Summer follows spring, follows winter, follows fall. Shadows follow moonrise, follows sunshine, follows smoke. And fire one day follows fire. Okay, pursue the Dragon. The Dragon will escape in 150 days. All heroes must survive. Sure. Have time to build some defenses. We must risk moving in daylight. Gain distance, be ready to march in a feather's breadth. A band of human trekkers, bringing numbers unknown, burns at their heels. It has the Drauven both surprised and a little fearful. Resolve! Oh, have you calmed down? Imagine being flinchy at that size. Questions. Why my free you gave? You lack the language to understand, and were I to explain every intricacy, just trust me. Snack didn't pull this troop together for no reason. Past their prime tail chewers, maybe. But trading is their life, their history, and the aim of their ever lives. What meaning is Drefsnog? What is? You really like that sword, don't you? It's either be a problem or it will make him popular. Drefsnog is a name you must learn. He was my elder, my teacher, one of the last great demons of our lore. I'm merely his shadow. We move in Drefsnog's honor. Yes, you owe your freedom not to me, but to his wisdom and the respect he commanded. In a moment, they will be underway again. Meanwhile, that smoke! The days have been grueling. Always the Drauven are ahead, leaving spare sign behind them of having lit a leaf, much less slept. If it's plainly visible, that means we need to avoid approaching it directly. Come at an angle, or we will be giving them both our flanks. You're really that versed in war? In fighting Drauven? Don't be impressed, doesn't want to tell you, but she and that Fairmaster, Jannes Leather, student and teacher. That's not completely it. Jannes was my senior, yes. I joined the fight towards the end of the last conflict. I was there when she slew the Dragon Lord and took the sun. I argued for a more explanatory approach to this creature's captivity, to see how deeply we could build understanding, if given the chance from early youth, but I was just a greenhorn then. We need to make our decisions early, probably. Split and sneak up or tie them together. Speed, I will say, is necessary either way. Okay, stealth or stoicism. Was too far away to do anything. It doesn't start too rough. Actually reached her. Stop blocking that shit. Expected it would be this terrible. That she could just finish it. Maybe this goes a bit better. We'll see about this. We don't really have good weapons or anything. So I Just shoot him. Which way they will go now, but that's fine. Wreaking a lot of damage. Okay, we have some armor. Maybe he needs some weapon. Because he has one and she has no one. On the other side of the brief wood, there's no sign that camp was ever made here. They clearly know we were following. They burned Driftmost here, a fairly unuseful fact. The Overland have discerning noses and prefer pleasant smells. Forced trail means we go back to the stream bed. Our quarry must have traveled up it. For a while, Herc, I'm an idiot. I should have seen this group of prints were fewer. Pierka? Her guesses have been good on the whole. Overconfidence can cloud our vision, so can overtiredness. It's a short stop for food, then they're on their way again. Melanie, you were talking about your past before. About Genesee and Helen? I was done basically. It was the end of 20 years conflict. Who is Helen? Helen Bainlow was another fighter we ran with. Younger than Genesee, closer to my age, she always helped soften the hard times. Poor Helen, now there's someone your father lit up around. I don't know, got questions myself, many of which I've never really wanted to answer. Backtracking, they reached the stream that night. There! Something a little bigger than a salamander wiggled itself up this bank. This is our trail. sun's lowering. The canopy tosses a gentle aroma over them, like pepper and sage. Arka? Been a hard march today. Is there something wrong? Definitely camp here. Cook fire, can see where's a kettle stand, duck its food in. Maybe believing we're off their tails? Maybe. They thought they lost us with the stream walking trick. Then there is bird spat on the rocks, and it looks like someone was testing a blade on the trunk. Which trunk? That one by the... oh! That one by the drove, actually. Don't do enough damage. So frustrating. Maybe we just stay away. Just don't split and we just walk slowly, defeat them one by one. does a lot of freaking damage. Blocked and dodged. Oh my god, these guys are so frustrating. That's for sure. It's running away. Can try to. It's the last one. Level up! Oh, there's stanchions. Cannot target multiple enemies in a small area. This lodge up on the hill, hidden away. Folks there say Draven fled from here a while ago. By daylight, timeline matches, well, 2 hours. Our timeline, huh? Yeah. Well, I've known a night or two, like this one, Music Baron. And the woods stand shy to wave in the windless air. With moon and stars buried in their thick, fragrant hair, I will tell you a story that was told to me in trust of the Emerald Lady whose... No, Mom. Like a gilded dog, when its master comes home to a wrecked house, the way you sound up when I call you Mom. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes I feel like we've told stories only to distract us from looking at terrifying truths and why we're still out here, Melanie. Why is it so important for us to catch these Draven? Is it about vengeance now? Because, I don't know. The challenge is enough for me. I don't know. Night's first breeze is felt. It carries a damp scent. I won't say it for you. No, know, and you three have earned more from me than silence and staring. Alright, so let me start by saying, it's not about anything in the past, or times gone by, graves filled in, life spent, dreams followed. It's not about vengeance. Comes before vengeance. It's love. Love for the world and people of the world. People already born and bruised by years, and people there's glimmers in the ether. Someday to open tiny wondering eyes. And I know that sounds sentimental and ludicrous. I welcome you to doubt me because I know what you will find. I mean it more direly and seriously than I can really communicate. There is drought with this host we had, who leaves only black timbers and burnt bones where homes stood. I tracked his passage to the area of the fairground, and I should have anticipated what he did there. Drefsnack. That is the name he gave me. A prisoner of ours during the conflict, he spoke Yandrik to me, and I taught him to read, lent him mythologies, and one stupid night I turned him loose. He seemed to be a scholar. I thought myself marvelously kind. But his quest is for fire, domination, and our end. Flash. Hebrew mumble. To wine, get moving. The torches are lit for us, and we tempt discovery. Slowed by their efforts to avoid detection and obscure their passage, Versailles band makes for the understone causeway that first granted them entry here. Haste is fierce remedy. To wine, haste. Those fools, we are days off. They feel peril built at their backs, and every gradual length of ground is excruciating. Okay, the drowned will escape. Oh, we want to talk everything. We have some time. Bonus damage. We also need to recover health. So maybe building the pass is not too bad. We have some apples. Come on. Okay. Now we can. Hey Yarka, did you wonder, or I mean, how long did you have a thing for me? Who says I did? I'm actually using you to bunk lizards. You always wanted me, I bet. See, I'm currently employed as a drow catcher, though. If you're trying to offer me a position as a lovely wife, help me catch this drow. Quieter, you two. You were good and quick, went all the way up to the ridge. Yeah, so no one lurking. I still think this place is a little conspicuous. No one comes here. Oh, the road went this way, said yourself. This is where their trail goes. It's likely part of how they penetrated so deep into people's land without raising alarm. You do your magic thing on it, but my awareness ways down the tunnel, and I can tell it's populated. They move loud towards the blank entrance. Guess we have to unpopulate it. It's a bit of enemies. I guess we want to stay hidden behind let them come closer a bit. Percent chance. It's a very low chance. Some apples, that's pretty yummy. Let's hop it. Shit. Terrified that one, their guardian. Apple is yummy. They leave these forces to slow us. They simply turned on us all at once. I'm not sure we would stand much chance. I think we have our own war Pantiarca. It's Wildermyth out there. Not many friendly faces. And past even timbers It's Overland. You need to catch them before they reach that far border. Melanie, we are so far from downhill and... Lida, I want to finish this. To follow through, I'm sorry, I hear you, I do, but... Melanie and all that... You're a quitter or a coward suddenly. My mom's got us this part, trust her. Hey Plasma, I tried to sleep but I can't, very hungry and my money isn't unlocked yet. Eat something, I'm just eating an apple. Eat something, Date Mac. How are you doing other than that? Can't sleep because you feel very hungry. That's my pregnancy problem all the time. We're so we would plan to hunt and forage. To mortal our bellies in this boot. The Darwin fight exhaustion themselves, hurried and perplexed by the dodged pursuit. Foot is slow, spirit is slow, Drevsnag would have. You, speaking, stop. Rousseau will save us. You will walking do. I can't eat, I get money which isn't unlocked yet. So you don't have anything at home? Not even some dried pasta you could boil, or bread, or just anything. Some vegetables, fruits. I don't know, package of rice, some potato. Trava at last. What call you tell me? What can you tell me? "60 days. Not because my cheap hot plate keeps stripping the RCD. What does it mean? That it keeps stripping the RCD. Sneak thief. Where is my lucky coin? Can't be that lucky getting itself lost. If that is somebody's idea of a joke, it's not funny, unoriginal, uninspired, and not funny. That coin is responsible for more victories than you would think. I forgot it on a hunt one time and I couldn't hit a thing. House fuses. So you can't boil anything, basically. And you don't have anything like you could eat cold, like piece of bread or anything. You know, my friends help friends look for lucky coins. Older, if I even knew where to start looking. Oh, is that it? What? Sorry. I got all burpy. What the? Get your beaky little mans off my coin. Nice try, come here. He lost accuracy. It's not good. If you could get an induction compatible cookware, then yeah, but they are not in Tesco. Hopefully that's something you could fix. Eventually. No! These are so rough. Need to level up. You're feeling hungry. Hopefully that's something that will be fixed tomorrow. Cone of fire. Oh, stop dodging. A bitch. They just keep dodging. Accuracy. So you got the coin back? Yep, the little rascal must have had a change of heart and dropped it. It's kind of cute. Girl? In an ugly way, maybe. Come here, little critter. Come on, you wanna be friends? Yeah, Melanie can get a pet. I've always told you I have a way with animals. You have literally never told me that. Woo. Melanie got the pet. Pet. Oh, we have to go over there. Oh my, why did the game close? I wanted to check all the areas and I can't. And now the game closed. Maybe I can, but I should just not be building the freaking defenses. Yeah, we don't have time. Kind of sucks. I really hate when that happens. We don't have time to explore everything. I was thinking that defeating this would actually remove the thing. But no. Potency. We have to go there. Storm is rolling in here soon and friends area usually gets pounded. So you could lose electricity and stuff because of the storm. They're up in the ruin, maybe accepting and preparing for the fight we are about to have. Then it happens today. You're as good a tracker as any I've met, Yarka. It's been well worth my time. Getting to test myself out here. My senses and my bow, my knife. Mom, we stay together, right? Right, the danger of cornered animal and all. I will say, you don't have to come. It is mostly my fight here. And I know that, and I'm sorry I've driven you all this way. Drive Snug, his power over flames is sudden and strong. Hill folks took to calling him Dragon. Or Old Golden Glove. You have backups. We called my schoolmaster. Worst things. Here, don't go in front. Let the strong frost up first. The fortification was once carved halfway up a cliffside where water used to flow. Though its name only lives in the scattered air its builders breathed, its commands of the territory has made it to the site of strife 10 times since it fell to ruin. They truly chase us back into the egg. What could drive such deathlust? Yeah, we have to do this because it would kind of fail to confront the leader. what could possibly happen? You walk over there and we see. Oh, someone is coming. Harassing some birds. Do a lot of damage. 28% chance to hit, and she actually did hit. It's pretty crazy. Drevsnak! The blood can stop! Be brave, Drevsnak! We will end this the way we should have ended it! Say name of Drevsnak. Does Soft Skull know this name? You speak Yandrik! Drevsnak the teachering to me. Look up, Melanie! Yarka! I see him! It was foolish to chase us. Drevsnak is that. Bout over soul. He is the mighty Div. Yestriek Syrian. Twain. Shasaxion Drevsnaken. Herb. Like Pointless is talking now. Pointless is you living. Be that. A bird's beast blasting call seems to jolt even the old stones awake. Then the ruins are alive with scowling drowned shapes. Well, friends, I guess it's our turn to run. Oh, okay, we have to escape. Rowan will keep coming, so we have to really run. Ambush! Enemies will just keep coming, so we just have to escape. Armor. The front line needs to get some. Melanie gains +1 potency and 2 rage cone fire instantly on the same time as place. Those miserable myth-thinking travel, letting them chase us so long. Your hateful little eye agreed with me. Though I suppose there's lesson must be learned for wisdom to grow. Other drow ones allow humans escape. Why do? What do you care? They've killed how many of us? Always better to whine to let water flow where it will. Give it room to leave you dry. I would have preferred they believed Refsnak alive, but knowing the truth, perhaps they will subside back to their human ways, their corn growing, their musk making, and whatever else. Your name be known, that is good thing I want. Yes, your loyalty is noted. Young warlord, let us hope it is more helpful than annoying. I don't see any shadows up on the path, but I'm going through the water here and starting west, out of arrowshot. Well, we will course correct and head north. They eat cold food, where their aching feet stop. A shrine here seems to promise safe sleep. Refsnak's dead. I wanted a chance to face him again, do what I should have done years ago. What I was thinking was, how do you know what the drow said was true? Wouldn't they be hiding him from me? The smaller one called Versol? Dave, the way he spoke. You understood that, huh? Roughly. Something to the effect of shut your lizard trap. Mom, you're going to leave again, aren't you? This time, I want to go with you. It's a long way I plan to go, away from any friends you've made. To lonesome places in search of lonely wisdom. A lot of it drow flavored, I'm afraid. But I'd be happy to have you along. Summer is well underway by the time they return to Jadestrom. There is no hero welcome. No one really knew why they left in the first place. Survivors of the burning fairground don't forget it. But who has time to hold on to last year's horrors? Small disasters need attention. There's hens to feed and fences to fix. Life for many folks and many years falls into a peaceful curve. This was a bit rushed, the first chapter. We weren't able to do really that much. During the years of peace, Jarka and Lida were married one winter night. Wait, they're my sisters! Why did they get married? A feast and a flock of stories followed their sweet ceremony. The people of Downhill were happy to bang Max together for Jarka, a hero to many. Lida would always remember the courage she felt that night, looking forward to a long, pleasant life. Melanie wondered more and more about how she would be remembered, for the foes she would slay or her noteworthy appearance, or for some silly thing I never would have guessed. Lida saw vast open spaces utterly bereft of cover, and decided if she was going to have to fight somewhere, she would rather there were some large trees to put between herself and her enemy. She planted new saplings where the sun fell full and wide. Oda went back to the place he grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger. Jarka and Lida were married soon after they came home. It wasn't long before they were raising a son of their own. In those early years, the boy would be raised where Jarka had been, in the lodge home of her family. They have son together? Well, who is the father then? And up here's where to go for extra work. Some fixing projects, some junk that needs sorting. Kept animals when my husband was still my husband. Door gets rusted closed, so I never use the bolt. Is why you see just a rope and hook, but it blows open, or that sheep tries to eat the rope or something, knocks it off its hook. So I would appreciate you checking up on it when you can. What are you looking at? Cop's the final sheep. Cop, huh? Cobby, cop, what a bright sheep. And of course she's the last of my sheep. I hate her. Still she doesn't leave, so you will have to feed her. I can do her baths, alright. So also in here. Let me show you what's also in here. also in here is a... Whoa, it's a lady. Yeah, I think it's a grown woman. And there's another one, a man rather. Yes, 2 people, I guess, on balance. Oh, Mom, wake up. That doesn't often happen, but I do think it's pretty weird when it does. The last warm guts are gone, and winter winds slush this yonder ring. Proud tall trees must bend. Even the stone feels it. High on mountains, charred logs plummet of seeds they've held since mountains were raised. Was half convinced your letter was a fake. Yarka, they say you're a mom now. They do? Boy, was I excited to stay the winter with my mother and father. Ida wasn't going to be left behind. Good to remember is that the absence are always felt. Yarka and I were thinking of moving into this place for now. It's borrowed. Is it? Do you think we should go for it? Lida, look at you, you bruiser. Simple subjects come first. A big warm meal is followed by toasts and closely accounting of all the years. But remembrances are abbreviated. The nature of their business tonight is grimmer even than it was all those years ago. Good to hear that the problem is still relatively remote, but the journey is needed then. It will make you angry to see. Do we even know why? Why slaves force them into pits? Why any of it? It's... I don't know what exactly they're digging for. Or doesn't make sense, and actually I can't say I cared when I saw it, what they were doing. They move earth, they eat and drink from trees, sleep chained to stones and each other. I don't know how many. They're all human though. Their numbers grow as this Bonehelm Knight has his way with the land and landfolk. He and his Drowen break any militia force that challenges them. And you believe it really is? I haven't seen him, but the description of his size and sort leave little doubt. Then, in a way, it's our fault. There is too much we don't know for us to take full responsibility. Yeah, maybe, but I can see why you thought to come get us. We are probably the ones who know this former captive himself, know him best. Fade wears a particular cloak. It's woven of quiet. When he sweeps through our lives, we sense it, and our hearts lean to follow him. Bardusa Meadows isn't on any map I own. Must be more than a season's walk. Worry about our boy. I'm afraid it will likely be more akin to a war campaign than a hunting trip. The way I see it, there's a couple distinct ways to go about this. We speed straight towards our enemy and their full force, the way we did last time. Or we can be more methodical, take out Drowen holdings, weaken their position while strengthening ours. I prefer that. Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe the slower way. We can afford a few trips home. I was also thinking that, but I'm glad it was you who said it. Yeah, I didn't like this rushed thing. Liberate couldn't claim the Drowen sites to make the final fight easier. Yeah, I want to explore a bit. I was not a huge fan of this rushing. War skies. Strange the things we do that begin in love and end in war. The journey has only begun, but any ruthless distance will soon remind the body of its flaws. On the horizon other side. Warlord, Wing's son Björk has returned. She stands fierce at your fire. Good, Björk is faster than others. My news is for the warlord, Devon. I'm his wing and spear. You're strong and proud, I see that. But know that the warlord and I are tied at the tail. Don't expect to reach across my jaws unbitten. I only do what has been asked of me. Then you are the drow others describe you to be. Warlord, the moon's shell is not whole again, but already you are returned here. My mission? Bjark is the swiftest fly warlord, young for wings but beautiful. I wish I do use wings, the way Bjarkes do. All beings envy the winged knights, their skill and stature. But warlord, you must never say so in front of others. Bjark herself, I believe you may trust with your candor, but she seems to be of a rare kind. Warlord, your flight is in battle. In the skies of war, you are a mighty crack eagle. I'm an ill-seasoned Julie. I can be blown far and fast, but it is unproven whether I would be split, falling upon the blade. Or as birds clack and whistle, the chime of big struck rock filters from the dig. Did you understand me, warlord? Does he look like he understands his idle poetry? Full night, warlord, put her at ease. Have her report. It's right, Bjark. Stand here easily. Do report to me and Verso. Yes, warlord. My flight was western, to the old borderlands. Far in the direction untraveled from before in my history. As is now renowned, warlord, I progressed quickly, was supplied well. Our fortifications all stood intact and cannily managed. She says our battle camps are strong and good. Good. Then we are in good situation. I'm glad. But warlord, I think the limitations of our Periman, warlord, it's time to send Drowan past the borderlands. No. What meaning is attack? Raid the west? Get slaves there? Warlord, I think this is wrong talk. No more slaves, no, but attack is better than waiting. Raiding is better than waiting, warlord. The west isn't important. It holds no ancestral value to us. Raiding them will only stir the humans up. What use is that to our efforts? The efforts of slaves, you mean? Whose labor only you see purpose in? Ancestral. My ancestral is there. In the west, my fatherland. In 2 heavy strides, Tuvain is heading up the hill. Do you press him to command him? Tuvain stood. You're right, Wings and Bjark. I command you for correcting me. Sandra is kicking. The soft-lit land is quiet. Breezes mass the hair of valley oaks. Afternoon slowly rests. Remember our long travel, both of us walking, chased by soft skull hunters. The time I wished for wings also, wings for you. I was weak that time, now time strong. I make human ones flinch. Soft skulls. I put cages on them. Around them? Around, yes, warlord. If we do raid the eroded lands, let's first strengthen the places we truly, you have made Drowan. Like the armor on my chest. Wonderful, she's got your clumsying your own analogies now. Yes, warlord Tuvain, we will armor our hills, thicken our camps with spears. Drowan are born raiders, warlord. Out of the egg and into the thorns, as the saying goes. We don't need walls, we need only skies and our courage. Great immediate intrusion. I do not fully understand the demon Verso's reasoning, Warlord, and even more so, I question whether hence the Warlord has made his decision, Vincent Pierce. Right, my decision I has made. Yes, Warlord, I'm honored to be an arrow in your sky. Verso's sky also. He did give to me sky, in place of cage and bars. Warlord, I must also advise humbly that Vincent Pierce be kept close. An arrow quivered and ready to guard your sky, though you generally call it ours, I will not. But the Winged Knight's battle way has ever been to fly far and My understand is elbow level, but I think Verso is understand his needing. I do agreement, I don't know. After a brief silence, Divine Grants turns and heads back down the hill. His devotion to you, I simply do not like it. It gnaws my soul, seeing such a thing in him. You pay him little respect, thinking it ill-founded. Have patience with me, Vincent Pierce. I was born small, but I carry tall hopes, as old as the mightiest of our ancestors. Have patience with me. Or am I just the waddler you told me I wasn't? On the road to Snakestrom Glen. Hey, don't come this way, maybe. There's mud. I mean, a lot of mud. Says it's muddy. Yeah. Hey, you ever think about farming? Suppose you were born in a peaceful time. If you would never study the art of battle, never needed to. If you were just a man with a plot of land, what would you grow? Onions, big juicy ones. But it would be fun pulling them up. Could have an onion pulling contest. You get it. For me, I always like those little stick things. What do you call them? Asparaguses? You do really like them. Hey Yarka, what about you? What would you grow? I guess I would... Beets. Don't ask me why. Beet farm just sounds good. Beets, 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 beets everywhere. Would that make me the beet queen? Well, bet you would succeed at it, whatever you tried. Sun's getting low. Ah. Yep. This place was a farm once. Did I hear it was muddy ahead? She said so, Rita. She's kicking. Because he blocked it. Harassing me with this bird. Let's get a legacy point. bit scared. It's not too bad. They're coming back after they were getting scared. Done. I'll just salvage it. Yeah, I want to do all these sites. Because I had to hurry in the first one. Hoarding. Hoarding. Okay, it's hoarding too. In tier 2 defense is probably fine. I have to do tier 3. There we could recruit someone. Answer to austerity. An ancient and immense grove soars at the heart of Rowveld. Great sequoias shoulder up to towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mop their knees. Didn't see its face, did you? Tracking it blindly, think it will lead us to the Godlands? They spotted it that morning. The apparition is familiar to them only as a distant myth. Needless now makes them believers. Maintaining 100-pace silence is pretty near impossible for me. Can't help but be impressed by this. What's the Oh yeah, the locals call him Lord Evergreen. They move into the flowing fog. Forward quietly, you two. The earth holds its breath. Dampness heavies their eyelids, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on trunks, roots, and stones. They stumble and feel a path ever over rocks and wrecks, chasing the giant through its noise-barren world. This will be completely opaque in a second. Oh, I think it stopped. It has stopped. Think he's aware of us? Now it turns about somehow finding space, high and mostly hidden in haze. Its face must hang above them. This bending bear sounds creaky hips, folding legs. It gently lowers itself, fitting its bulk to a tract of treeless ground. Be ready if it... They are caught in its eyeless gaze, and the silence that grows and twists, grotesquely long. It could crush them. The fact is certain as the soil. Stomachs harden, innards clench, muscles coil. Attempt to communicate, snatch a twig from its mane, or gives away her heart. Let's try this. Oda steps cautiously forward. The word offers us tours. We will take them. Beneath its shadow of the stone still giant he creeps. And then... up. Bonk. Oda hits his head quite hard on one of its solid unmoving branches. The giant only rises on growing legs and wanders away. Explain what you were thinking! Come on, that was a 98% shot. I just got unlucky to think it shifted. Slow, constant bickering marks their steps. They find their way without the fog as forest noise wakes around them. And to focus on deepest, yeah? Yeah. Okay, battle. Yo. It's kind of empty. Where's everyone? Defeated both of them was pretty crazy. pretty fast, but to go this way. Individuals gain dodge while they are revolving. Let's get that. Stun chance. Where are you going? There's the wrong defenses to build. Oh, the incursion is gonna start soon. Stop it. I was thinking about playing until 3, maybe. Incursion is going over there. We have time to build some defenses. This tier 1. Stop them. Yeah, our defenses are not the greatest, but definitely the ranged characters. That could help. We're going around. Stupid bird. There's nothing up there, really. Carol. Can you just bring him back? Actually, know if we can survive this. Probably not. I have to do something different here. Freaking annoying. Yeah, let's just go with those people over here because there's really nothing up there. Is it a bit annoying? Cute. Sacrifice those guys instead. Some meat shields. Those people could be perfect meat shields. I get one shot, but they're a bit unimportant. So stop blocking, it is so annoying. These people, they just don't do any freaking damage. Tier 1 defenses are like so pointless. Guys don't even have ranged weapons. This bit sucks. Sacrifice those ones. If you can. These people from the defenses. This is pretty decent so far. Stop blocking this shit. I guess this is pretty decent. More. Yes. Guess we have to find if there's someone more. Guy over here. Oh, of course! Oh, for fuck's sake. Where did he get in there? Go anywhere. Oh, where is he going? Please be the last one. But if that guy we stop that. Now we can recruit. someone from Legacy. Marco, Silent Yorkie. Let's get Marco. Rogue Plus. Melanie and Yerka went into town amid a hum of tension and talk. Would Broom always this boisterous? Marco just slain a monster. I have slain lots of monsters. Nasty thing was trying to creep up from the forest. Marco took care of it though. It was something to watch. It was gross. He asked if he wanted to help, and you think we would offer him a rotten fish. The look we got. Where is he now? Out by the barns, trying to deflect all the attention. Oh hey, I've got a monster business thing. Sorry, better go. They are at Good Broom then? Oh, just the one, so not at the moment anymore. I hadn't wanted it to come to this. Sounds like you've got quite a knack for taking them down, though. You're looking for that. We? Melanie, smelly butt cheeks. I've heard of you. Marco, we've heard of you too. Let's get him. Prepared, so Marco is on the team. Were you able to craft something for him? At least tier 2 defenses. I think anything else is a bit bad. Leader has some opportunity. Maybe we should just save here. It's already 3. It's streaming for 7 hours. Well, I'm in the second chapter out of 5, so at least we did over 1 chapter. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. It was really fun. I'm a bit exhausted and I don't want to overdo it as yesterday. So, I will be playing this tomorrow too. Well, later today. Not sure what I will be doing on my birthday, the 16th, but I think that today I can still be playing this. So, stingers